What's up guys, it's Adam D, and today I'm going to be showing you a easy and cheesy way to complete the very first weekly raid encounter challenge for Deepstone Crypt, and that is Red Rover. You're going to need this in order to get your Descendant raid title in the next like 4 weeks, so you're definitely going to want to hop on and do this. This method is going to make it a lot easier to just do it with pug groups or people that aren't familiar with all the callouts. The challenge isn't really difficult as a whole, but this makes it a lot easier. Basically for the challenge, everybody on your fire team is going to have operator. Everybody on your fire team is going to have to shoot 2 panels downstairs, and you're going to need to 3 phase it. So that means destroying only 2 fuse boxes every damage phase. Now, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be an infinite scanner downstairs. I'm going to stay downstairs the entire time so that nobody upstairs has to ever do callouts, and nobody downstairs needs to really know any of the callouts. And this makes it a lot easier, especially when you're doing it with randoms or what have you. So the way we're going to do it, normally scanner will go down first and get outside the map, but because everybody has to do operator, I'm picking up operator first. Once you have operator, you need to shoot these first 2 panels in order to actually go downstairs, and everybody else who goes downstairs is going to have to do the same thing. Once I shoot the 3rd panel, I call out to the person that is already outside the map down there, and I will show you that person later. They're going to go and pick up scanner that gets passed down to downstairs. I'm going to go and wait for him to come and make the call out, and then I'm going to shoot those boxes. Now, it's important that that person stays outside the map until you shoot that panel, otherwise you will not be able to open up the door. He calls out for tube to me, so I shoot it, and then he also says 2, so I shoot that one. Again, you're only shooting 2 panels. Now, he goes and puts his scanner in the augment terminal. I put mine in the augment terminal so that he can get it, and we're going to go and jump outside the map now because we hear the warning bells from the fire. Once we go outside the map, which is right here, you just literally walk into the corner and stand on the edge. It will reset the fire cooldown or the fire countdown so that you will not get burned while you're downstairs. Now I'm going to pick up the scanner that he put in the terminal before because someone's going to pass it back down, and then I'm going to make the callouts for him, and I'm going to now make the callouts for every single other person that comes down in this raid. So I tell him, all right, it's at 1 and 2. He shoots 1 and 2. Now it's damage phase. Again, first damage phase, you're only shooting 2 fuses per damage phase. So I call out dark middle, and then I go to the other side and I say light left. So everybody upstairs shoots light left and dark middle. Now, the next part is ground game, who got the 2nd operator. He passes his operator upstairs. Siren says picks up the operator, and we wait until damage phase is fully complete. When the fuse boxes are closed, then Siren goes, opens up the door, and comes downstairs. The important thing to note is, in order for ground game to leave, Siren has to open up the doors upstairs and be in that airlock, and then she needs to go down and shoot the panel to come down here. She calls out to me, hey, I'm shooting this panel, so I run out, and I go and I look to see which boxes she needs to shoot. So I say, oh, okay, it's at 2 and 3, 2 and 3. So she goes around, shoots 2 and 3, and then I just take a quick peek on the other side to see if I can get some idea of where the next person who comes down is going to have to shoot. And so all she does now is she puts her augment back in the terminal. I go and I jump back out of bounds. Again, this is to make sure that the game thinks only one person is still downstairs. This is going to allow iOS Titan, who is the next person coming down, to open up the doors, and it's going to allow Siren to come out. And this is the entire encounter now, guys. That's it. That's the entire challenge. All you have to do is just repeat that process. Okay, so Titan's going to come down. I'll make the call out to him. He's going to shoot 2 panels. Then it gets passed up again. Rinse and repeat. That's it. Couple things to note. Like I said before, the person who's going to be doing the infinite scanning, you're going to want to just keep running out of bounds once you make those 2 call outs so that the person downstairs doesn't get burned, nobody gets lit on fire, because that will cause a challenge failed. Another very, very important note is that those of you who know about that out of bounds spot, it is possible to go into a joining allies portion and get teleported upstairs. Do not do that. It will automatically fail the challenge, but it will be a stealth failure. It will not tell you the challenge is failed. And so you'll complete the entire encounter and you won't get the triumph. So do not do the joining allies, you must have everybody go back upstairs legitimately. However, the person with the scanner can sit outside and just keep running back and forth. Now you see Titan's going to be going upstairs. Rinse and repeat. I'm going to do the 2 fuse callouts. That's all there is to it. If you guys have any questions at all, I really hope this was succinct enough for you. I can try and put like a little map of what our callouts are downstairs, but it really is a fairly easy challenge. It's just kind of time consuming in comparison to the normal way that you do it in like a 1 phase. I believe that is everything that I need to cover for you. Honestly, the trickiest part of this entire thing is just that initial trade-off between me and ground game, because we're going to be spending the most time down there, but you just need to hop out of the map to reset the fire, and that's really all there is to it. If you hear any more like alarm bells or whatever, you just tell both people, all right, jump outside the map and come back in, and you'll be all set. Very simple challenge. I hope this is helpful to you. I know I'm posting this on Monday and the challenge is going away tomorrow, but I saw a lot of people on Reddit not familiar with how the actual like out of bounds like cheese works in regards to this challenge. You can 100% get the triumph doing out of bounds. You just cannot do joining allies. You cannot do joining allies. You have to do it exactly as I'm telling you. Like, everybody has to shoot 2 panels. Only do 2 fuse boxes every damage phase, and you will get this done. It's super easy, and with this cheese, you only really need to have like 1 or 2 people actually know the encounter itself. Everybody else can just kind of lollygag, and you can just tell them and point and click where to shoot. Because the damage phase is so long, you have plenty of time. Just remember that the panels will not change until the damage phase is complete. So don't make a mistake and have someone come down during the damage phase and tell them to shoot the incorrect panel, because it will be wrong unless you bring them down after the damage phase is done. I really hope this helps you guys out. Sorry if I'm rambling, but I want to make sure I have everything very clear for you. If you find this to be useful, like, comment, subscribe. You know the whole deal. Subscribe on my Twitch. Or follow my Twitch, subscribe on my YouTube. I try and post some content on there as well. And let me know if you guys need any help with further challenges or raid carries. Me and my group are more than happy to help people with raid carries. It's very fun raid for us. I don't care if you have like some kind of antisocial, disorder. You don't like to talk. You can't hear. You don't know the encounters. You're 6 years old and you get kicked out of groups. You're 70 years old and you can't jump. Doesn't matter to me. We will help you out. We can help you clear the raid. So please don't be shy. Just ask away in the comments. But that's it for me, guys. Adam D out.